The Buccaneers never cease to amaze. After clinching another division title and with a decisive showdown against the Commanders ahead, Tampa Bay has two major weapons for the playoffs. What's transforming their game is the resurgence of the ground attack led by Bucky Irving and the meteoric rise of rookie Jalen McMillan. Could these pieces be the difference for a historic campaign? You can't miss a single detail. Drop a like and let's dive into the video. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers had a roller coaster of a season in 2023, finishing as NFC South champions for the third consecutive year. They started the playoffs strong, crushing the Eagles with a dominant 32-9 victory. However, their journey ended earlier than they hoped, with the Detroit Lions eliminating them in a 31-23 loss. Fast forward to now, and the Bucs are back at it. After defeating the Saints to secure yet another division title, they're gearing up for the playoffs. Their first challenge? A clash with the Washington Commanders from the NFC East. Winning this game would help them avoid a rematch with those pesky Lions, but the bigger question is whether Tampa Bay can rewrite last year's playoff story and make a deeper run this time. Baker Mayfield, the man leading the charge, has some thoughts on what could make all the difference for the Bucs. Hint, it's all about the ground game. The biggest difference this year is our run game, Mayfield shared with the team's website. When we need to run the ball to win games, we can actually do it. It's a physical mindset and everyone's locked in. Late in games when you gotta chew the clock, we're getting it done. Passing game, sure, we're connecting, but the real difference? The run game. And he's not wrong. Last season, Tampa Bay's ground attack was virtually non-existent, ranking dead last in rushing yards and averaging a dismal 3.4 yards per carry. But this year, it's a complete turnaround. Rookie running back Bucky Irving has been a revelation, propelling the Bucs to third place in the league for rushing yards per carry. That's no small feat. The improved rushing attack isn't just impressive on paper. It's making a real impact on the field. Tampa Bay has been overpowering opponents, outgaining them on the ground in 8 straight games and posting a solid 6-2 record in that stretch. If they can establish the run against Washington this Sunday, it will be a strong indicator that they're built for a serious playoff run. So can the Bucs flip the script this postseason? If their run game keeps rolling, they just might. What do you think? Could the Bucs rushing game finally be the solution to advancing in the playoffs? Share your thoughts. But hold on, because the next big story features a rookie stealing the spotlight and promises even more excitement. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers might have discovered their secret weapon heading into the playoffs, and his name is Jalen McMillan. Over the past few weeks, the rookie wide receiver has burst onto the scene, and people across the league are starting to take notice. What makes this even more impressive is that the Bucs offense has been thriving in 2024 despite missing Chris Godwin for most of the season. McMillan's emergence hasn't just filled a gap, it's helped elevate the team as the year progressed. Ian Valentino from the 33rd team recently released his list of X factors for every playoff team. And guess who he picked for the Bucs? That's right, McMillan. He wrote, a switch flipped in McMillan, he's taken on a bigger role in the offense, and his performance in the division-clinching win over New Orleans was the cherry on top of a strong finish to the season. Mike Evans will always be the alpha in Tampa, but McMillan has earned Baker Mayfield's trust. The Bucs need to keep leaning on this rising star to survive the playoffs. And let's be honest, McMillan isn't just a flash in the pan, he's shaping up to be a long-term cornerstone for Tampa Bay. Paired with Mike Evans, he's already forming a dynamic duo, and if Chris Godwin returns next season, forget it, that trio would be a nightmare for defenses, with each player complementing the other's strengths perfectly. For now though, all eyes are on McMillan as the playoffs approach. How he performs on the big stage could not only determine the Bucs' postseason success, but also offer a glimpse into the team's future. One thing is certain, this rookie is no longer flying under the radar. If the ground game is the engine, Jalen McMillan might just be the spark they've been missing. This dual threat gives the Bucs a fresh look for the playoffs. The only question is whether it will be enough to overcome even tougher opponents. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for all things Buccaneers and NFL.